If you're looking for coins for FIFA 17 Mobile, then FIFA have got you covered for the previous version and the newer version as well. Use the code TVM to get yourself a discount at the checkout. Link is in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, everybody? TVM here. Welcome back to a FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. Sorry there wasn't one yesterday. But I didn't have enough footage together, and I kind of ran out of time before I needed to upload the video. In fact, I've only managed to scrape enough footage together today. It's kind of the aftermath of the Screamer events that they've or the Howler events, or whatever you want to call them. They've taken them all off now, so it's pretty much the end of it. What you're seeing is what I had left. And they haven't really replaced it with anything worthwhile. We'll go through it in a second as we get there. So I needed to complete the Fellaini one before the end. I had a day or two left before the events went off. I know we've got 2 weeks before we can before this disappears completely, but if you haven't got the tokens, then you can't do it. So I don't really know why they're still there. They should just take them off when the packs went out of the store. But we just about scraped Fellaini, and we managed to get him into the club. It's really, really annoying, actually, because I was not close, but I think I could have done it. Okay, so we got a monster pack as well, which means you reveal an extra token, which is the werewolf token. Now, if we go and add this to where they're meant to be added, you'll see that Diego Costa just requires these tokens. So I already had 3 of them. I literally needed one more, the zombie one, in order to get that 105, now 92 rated Diego Costa. The only way to do that was to get the Chiellini. I was miles away, but I feel like if they just done the Halloween events, not more frequently, but maybe giving you a little bit more in them. I don't know, maybe if I pay more attention, I'm not sure. But either way, I've missed the trick there. We sold all those players you just saw that I completely missed because I was talking bollocks. I do apologise. But we're back up to about 45k now, which is decent. It's enough for at least 2 elite trophies, unless we can snipe one. We did a live event for the Cup, or for the Champions Pack. I ended up pulling the worst one you can get, which is the Turkish one. That and the Polish one is the worst, I think. And the Scottish as well. They're just not worth anything. Then we went into a Game Changer live event. This was pretty much the only live event that's repeatable currently live as I'm filming this, which is a bit of a pain in the tits because you don't get Game Changer tokens guaranteed. I was getting Quick Sell tokens more than I was getting Game Changer tokens, and I couldn't justify continuing doing the Game Changer live event because all I was getting were these Quick Sell tokens, which, don't get me wrong, 500 coins here or there for nothing is kind of okay. But if I'm spending 4 energy each time, I want to be at least getting a chance of a player back, or a token to go towards a big plan. Speaking of big plan, we need a big plan because we are 8,000. What a segue! We are 8,745th, or 8,500 or so above these guys. And somehow they are beating us right now. So we need a big performance in the league in order to regain a little bit of faith, really, because we've lost the last 2 tournaments in a row. Granted, to people, I would say one of them were in the top 40. The other one was like 1,500, but they had players who you could tell that they've headhunted, essentially, because they were all in the 80s. These guys are now trailing by 15 goals because a couple of other people have taken their turns as well. If you're in the league, you've probably still got time. Take your turns, please, Jeffrey. Otherwise, I may have to look at kicking some people out. There's been some questions lately on how you get into the league. I will be adding a couple more people very shortly. So if you want to get your requests in to the Sheep Conference, all you need to do is go into the leagues, search up Sheep Conference, look for the one with the most fans, and send your invite. Also, send a personal message so I know that you're one of the people who watch the videos and not just a guy trying to get into a highly ranked league. Now, as you can see, I kind of knocked the Game Changers on the head and went over to Sniping Elite Trophies. Managed to bag that one for 13,500 coins, which is unbelievable. That is easily 6,500 less than what they average for. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could sell that for 20k right now. But I won't do that because it's going to go towards one of the flashback players. I went back in again and had another snipe. I managed to pick up one for 19,190, which is only about 900 coins less than what they average for. But still, it means now that we're only 3 elite trophies away from completing that section of the 89 flashback Aguero. And then we only need 6 tokens. 3 of them being the 2014 token, 1 kit and a badge, which they all sell for about 18 to 22k each on average, roughly, for Aguero. I mean, for Rooney, if I was going to get the 89 Rooney, I could do all the tokens, all 6 of the tokens for Rooney for about 60, 70k because they're not that expensive. But I think I want to go for Aguero because he's got that pace and he's got a massive resale value as well. Rooney's resale value is like 300,000. Aguero's is 450, 500. So we could make profit actually if we sold Aguero, interestingly enough. Now, This is the seasons mode, as you can see. We just played West Brom and narrowly beat them. I'm not actually playing these games. I'm clicking play, but then I'm leaving it down to the CPU. I've made a video about this before. I've mentioned it before, that you don't need to play these. And incidentally, this is what happened here. So I'm sat down, I'm editing a player review, I think, and I've got this on in front of me, and I notice that the free kick is just sort of looming. So I can leave it, and he can take it himself eventually, or I can take it myself. So I looked up and I noticed, I just swiped the line, and bang, back in the net, 1-0. And that kind of got us on the ball rolling, really, because then we just went on to smash a few in. Like I said, it's not me controlling it, it is the CPU. If your team's good enough, your team doesn't even need to be good enough, because it just works, you know, like your match rating or your overall team rating is like a 76, for instance. Mine is, you can see in the bottom left-ish area, and then the opponent is 74. They will never beat you for overall, no matter how far you go with these seasons. You get 800 coins per time, 20 XP. It's more than worth it if you're just sat there doing nothing. You don't even need to pay attention to the screen half the time. If you've got energy and you know you're not going to use it for another few hours, just jump into the odd game, earn yourself 800 coins and some XP, and it'll count towards that Royce token as well, which we are gonna go for eventually once we can build up that amount. Don't normally show you that, but the episode was looking a bit sparse, so I kind of needed to throw something in at the end. EA need to release more live events. Hopefully tonight they do, because at the moment I've done everything and there's just, the game changes is just pointless. I could spam it and get like, you know, quick sell tokens for 100, 200, 500 coins. It's just not worth it. I'd rather just do seasons, progress towards Royce, and it costs less energy and you get more coins. I think it just makes more sense, and I don't even have to play the game. Makes more sense, don't you think? If you use this method, actually the seasons method, what season are you in? Have you done all 10 seasons required to get Royce? Because I know a lot of people will literally just do this all day every day because it's the easiest way to generate coins within FIFA Mobile without trading. Interesting to see the results. If you've enjoyed this episode, do me a favour, lads, and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.